Welcome, kindred spirits. We're doing another tutorial today. We're talking about the beginner cups and balls, the beginner, more specifically, an advanced beginner routine that I developed for short form video, for YouTube Shorts and TikTok, things like that. And hey, let's just take a look at that right now. Here it is, beginner cups and balls in 1 minute. Okay, so this is a beginner set of cups and balls, and I'd like to show you just how far someone might take this. Let's start with the basics. One ball on one cup, a wave of the wand, and it goes right through. Yeah, here, I'll do that again in case you missed it. Ball number 2 on cup number 2, a wave of the wand, there's a winner every time. You get bored with that, you can mix it up. Watch, I'll put it over here and wave sideways so it doesn't go across. What do you know, Joe? That's all 3. Once you get bored with that, you can eliminate the 3 balls and mix it up by using the extra ball. Yeah, the extra ball. Oh, no, not that extra ball, the extra ball that I keep hidden inside the red cup. Yeah, I like to keep a big red one there. That way I can appear to make it disappear and appear somewhere else. Yeah, what? Oh, I can do that because of the extra ball that I keep in the red cup. Remember, that's the one that I can make appear to vanish and appear under a cup. And I can do that because of the extra ball under the red one. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3 balls, that's 3 cups. And that's what you can do with a basic set of cups and balls. Is there any questions? All right, there you have it, a nice cups and balls sequence that, in my opinion, is attainable for beginner to at least the intermediate student. Let me speak on the cups and balls briefly. My goal here is not to describe a big sequence with the cups, but you can do a lot more than I did with it using the one-ahead principle that the cups and balls is based on. If you're not familiar with that, I just have an extra ball hidden before I start. That's what allowed me to do the sequence where I penetrated through the top of the cups one at a time. If you're not familiar with this, you probably need a better introduction than I'm providing here. I would suggest you go to conjure.com, maybe pick up a set of cups and balls, or do some other YouTubing and understand the sequence and what you can do with an extra ball. Like you could wave it sideways and it doesn't go down, it goes across. So here's the thing, you can do all kinds of things before you get to the meat of this trick, which is the production of 4 sponge balls from the cups. So this was a nice discovery that Goshman, there's the extra one, that Goshman 1.5 inch sponges, these are super softs, they fit right on top of the plastic set of cups and they will remain there throughout the effect. I would like to mention Jay Sankey here during this tutorial. Jay Sankey, brilliant magician, he published a routine titled My Cups Runneth Over. My Cups Runneth Over. This was in a book called Sankey Panky, and he had the idea of wedging sponge balls into cups along with other cups and bigger sponge balls. And so credit to Jay for that brilliant notion. While this is an independent reinvention, he definitely published the idea many moons ago. So word to Jay Sankey. Go check him out on YouTube if you haven't already. He's got a lot of great stuff to look at. So I wedged 1 ball in here, 1 ball in here. In the red cup, I placed 2 sponge balls. That's my secret setup for the sequence that I presented on the short form video. Much like the regular cups and balls, I have the extra ball hidden in the middle cup. And take note, I hold the cups together because the sponge balls will expand and create this levitating cup illusion that is not a trick we want. So one of the things you'll have to learn while handling the cups is learning to keep the stack compressed with the sponge balls. Unless you want that happening, you probably don't want that happening. All right, let me just walk through the basic beginning sequence and with notes that you can do all kinds of things here. This is what I did. The 3 balls are in the top cup. That's the cup that has the 2 sponge balls hidden in it. I opt to start with those in there because it's a little red on red. It conceals, it's almost like a black art principle. You can get a quick flash and people aren't really gonna see in there, especially when you're dumping out the 3 yellow balls. So that's how I started the trick. 3 in the top cup, 1 in the middle, holding the stack together, dump the 3 balls out, and then begin your basic cups and ball sequence, which is, just as I spoke of, is keeping that extra ball under the cup. And remember, when I stack, I gotta hold it down or that happens. So you gotta hold the pressure. I wave the wand for effect. Repeat that for the second ball, it goes on the top. Note that I cover it with, not the cup with 2 balls, because that's gonna make extra pressure. I cover that single one with the cup with 1 sponge ball in it. That's optional, but it helps the handling. As mentioned, the third one I don't make go down, I make go across. So I put it over here and wave across, and that's just to mix it up a bit. That's all 3. Now I laid the cup with the extra ball here. There's options here. I use this for a little visual misdirection as we move into the production phase. The 3 balls are eliminated. So you say, I'm gonna get rid of the 3 balls. I just set them off camera. And instead I'll even get rid of the extra one. Now I lift the red cup and then lift the yellow one, put the red one back where the yellow one was, and then put the yellow one where the red one was. That's so that I can produce the big ball out of the red cup where the little yellow ball just appeared, but it doesn't make sense, but that's how I'm doing it. If you're learning from me, this is what you're learning. If you want to do it your way, you do that. Here's how I did it. So the ball, we won't use the 3 balls. In fact, I'll even get rid of the extra ball. There it is. Oh, no, not that extra ball. So I say, oh, no, not that extra ball. The extra ball I keep hidden under the red cup. Now I'm going to go in with scissor fingers, reach up in there and pinch one of the sponge balls and pull it out. Now that's going to dislodge the other sponge ball at the same time, and that remains hidden underneath the cup. So there's surprise number 1, big surprise number 1, this ball. As you explained, yeah, I keep the ball hidden under the red cup so I can make it appear to vanish and appear under another cup. Well, how do we do that? Well, this is really the only sleight that well, there's 2 sleights, a load and a vanish. The vanish is a very simple technique, just turning your hand over and placing the thumb onto the sponge ball as your other hand closes. You'll have to practice this to get the timing right. If you want some more information on this, I suggest you visit conjure.com. Go to my classroom there, and I teach about basic palming and vanish techniques. It's more attainable than you might think. The wand we'll use for extra misdirection. So after I place it in, I pick up the wand. That way I'm holding an object with the palmed hand. It makes things a little bit more natural. And then, like I said, you reach under here and expose the red ball. Just pull it out. Now we're going to put them in head spin mode. As you say, yeah, I can do that because I keep the red ball under the red cup. And now as I reveal that ball, I'm going to load the one that I just vanished a minute ago under the blue one. So where are we? Let's back it up a little bit. We say, yeah, I used the red ball under the cup so I can make it appear to vanish and appear over here. And I can do that because of the extra ball I remember hid under the red cup. Lift that cup up, expose the ball, and then load that sponge ball into the cup. Just let it fall in there. You can use the table also. I did that, and just set the ball on top. As you further explain, yeah, remember that's the red ball I keep hidden under the cup, so I can make it disappear. Same thing under another cup. Just pulling that ball out of the top and finishing one more time with, yeah, I can do that because of the red ball I keep hidden under the cup. I load the extra one underneath. We're going to finish with a nice billiard ball display, picking up the 3 balls between the fingers, stacking these up. The hocus pocus, lifting up the red cup once again. That reveals all 4 sponge balls. It's a nice finish, and it's a good load sequence without having to do any complex pocket management or crazy sleight of hand. So hey, that's how I did it. Hopefully some of you will do it too, but more than that, I'm hoping some of you will take it to the next level that I didn't. That would be the best case scenario. Well, there you go. Beginner cups and balls in a minute. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and follow and all that stuff. I have to say that or I'm not a YouTuber. And hey, that's going to do it. Ciao for now. See you next time.